Shalom, people. I hope we're all having a beautiful day. So, further to UK police illegal surveillance, I would like to take this opportunity to remind the UK police that Mother Earth and the entire universe, including everything in it and beyond, belongs to Yahweh. Yahweh is everything. I'm not going into details, as I would like to believe that all adults have the understanding in the infinite meaning of those very words. Unfortunately, from what I've witnessed, that is far from reality. And that's particularly in regards to certain entities being adults and having the understanding of every single thing that exists in this universe belonging to Yahweh. As I having the understanding of this in regards to certain entities having this adult understanding, it has prompted me to post this. I would like to, non-carnally and with respect, and assigning respect to where it is due, just because you allowed yourself to be used in such a manner, and you're planning and actioning ways to eliminate me in every way imaginable, even after putting my name in that national, or shall I say international database, with your falsified allegations. Please be aware, I know the mind games you played with my children, even hiding my children true identity from themselves. Yahweh will not allow you to hide my children from the rest of the world in your attempts to hide your unspeakable actions. The psychologists in which you have used to assist you please note, like I mentioned, everything in this universe belongs to Yahweh, and only Yahweh's will matters. I also understand what has been done with my medical records in your quest to assassinate my character. You see, the past and the present and the future exist thanks to Yahweh. As we all know, the moon and the sun rises every day as a reminder to everything on Mother Earth of Yahweh's covenant. I want to understand how it is an allegation of abuse can occur, and in going into a bit of details, in particular, this so-called abuse was going on for 3 years. Yes, certain aspect of your very own governmental department, shall we say specialist professional investigation. After the investigation and analysis, this very aspect of certain governmental department profession came to the conclusion that there are no supporting evidence to support the allegation that were, are, or made, and also ensured that a report was made thereafter to support the finding. Now, bearing in mind the allegation stipulates, i.e. stipulates, the abuse was going on for 3 years, yet not one single evidence to support it. You know, the truth can't be hidden. You may have been able to pull the wool over the judge's eyes, and so I would like to remind you that the gagging order lasts so long. Remember, the world haven't seen the footage of the kidnapping of my children, or your very own certain aspect of your government department specialist report. So which leaves me to question your backwards actions. Is it that you justify your actions against me, i.e. the grounds of you actioning the assassination of an innocent man, or shall I say a soul, or finding a soul guilty? Is your actions against he or she based on just in case he or she commit a crime in the future that he or she never committed in the first place? Now, going back to the allegations of abuse, which you stipulates, which you made the entity that is making the allegations, which you made, you and your allies work together to make the entity that's making the allegations believe that they were indeed abused. In fact, even went ahead and you stipulated how long it lasted for. Now, 3 years is a long time, no matter the level of so-called abuse or description of it. Most importantly, the universe and everything in it will be expecting some sort of evidence, even if it's just a tiny dot of evidence. They expect to see something to justify you putting my name in that database. Yahweh, my Heavenly Father, advises His children not to cast our pearls among swines. And so, I will leave this topic as it is for now. Like I said, everything in this universe belongs to Yahweh. Yahweh's will matters. Only Yahweh's will matters at the end of the day. As I have information for my kind, so my people can protect themselves from the wilderness. Now, going back just for a second, into me trying to understand the justification of your actions against me. Now, first of all, let's try to, try to understand it a little bit, okay? When the laws was being implemented in regards to family orientation and family commitment and unity, right? When the laws and legislations was being implemented, and the attempts to remove every aspect of family unity or family togetherness or orientation in this nation, when those laws was being implemented, right, to divide the family, to divide the man from the woman, when those laws was being implemented years ago, right, when those laws was being implemented, and I hope I wouldn't have to, say certain things, because again, as they say, the truth, it can be very hurtful, and so I hope I don't have to go back, in time, to explain to, shall we say, the elderly that have earned the knowledge. So when those legislations was being implemented in order to divide the family, right, within the nation and worldwide, right, in the quest of certain entities to have utter power above all living entities on the face of this planet, when those laws was being implemented, who implemented it? Who implemented it? Was it by design? Are there major consequences that are behind those implementations in regards to the division of family unity? Who implemented those laws? How many years ago? Are there evidence to substantiate what we see today? It's unimaginable, correct? Right. So I don't want anybody to be confused. That's the last thing I want. I don't want anyone to be confused. I'm just trying to understand your justification of your actions against me. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh will have to judge all of us. So, you guys did what you did. And like I say, you call yourself adults. Have you earned that right to call yourself such words? What knowledge you have? What knowledge do you have? So when the planning of the separations of family, that is Yahweh's creation, to turn Yahweh's creation into what it was never designed to be, what are the consequences? So even after you did what you did to families, to humanity, we still tried our utter best to live through it. Yet you criminalize us for being victims of your very own injustice. So, just in case there are anyone out there that seems to be confused, anyone out there that are, or shall I say, that is delusional, to have the audacity to subject humanity through such unspeakable injustice. Anyway, people, my people, like I say, it's interesting. The world that we live in is a very interesting world once you have the knowledge. And like I always advise, find the holy book, the Bible. It's a living book, literally alive. In fact, not literally, it is alive. You can't hide the truth. And so, people, at the end of the day, once everything is said and done, Yahweh is the judge, the one and only true judge. So, people, I'm gonna have to leave you with yet another footage of the injustice that we face. And remember to stay vigilant, stay disciplined, and most importantly, don't forget to stay wise. LG61XDF. LG. The number plate is KX72CTY. So people, yes people, so today I've come to deliver a job in Norwich, and look at these beautiful offices here, stalking me yet again, following me. I told you guys, you know, the number plate on this one is FV73UGW. Do you think this is a coincidence? Hey, this is Norwich finest. They have nothing better to do. We pay our taxes. Even when I'm at work, they're stalking me. What are the possibilities, people, right, of you going to work, me coming all the way down here, and as I keep telling you guys, what are the possibilities? Hey? What are the possibilities? Hey? Illegal surveillance. You don't have to commit a crime anymore.
Who's surveilling who?
You're surveillancing me. Sorry, officer, what is your name and what is your collar number?
1439 Bishop.
1439.
Yeah, 1439.
Okay, and your, what is it, Fisher you said?
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yes.
Okay. Right. I've just come to deliver, at a job. And like I told you, they've been illegally surveillancing me. Now, all you drivers out there, right? Imagine you're delivering, right? You get to your destination, right? You get to your destination, right? You do your job and you're about to leave after doing the job, knowing fully well that the police are abusing their power by illegally surveillancing you, right? Intimidating you. You haven't committed a crime. You're a law-abiding citizen. In fact, you're doing your job, right? And just about you're about to leave, what do you know? You have a police, not one, but two of them, waiting for you as though you're committing a crime. This is what we waste our taxes on. This is what we are wasting our taxes on. And this is how they intimidate, right? Intimidate ethnic minorities. This is what we pay for. This is what we have to go through.
This is national. This is national. It's happening national. Not just one area, but national, right? They treat you like you're a criminal, right? They treat you like a criminal, even though they're sitting there watching you living your life. You're not committing any crime. They're sitting there watching you, right? Make your money legally, right? Legally, not illegally, legally, right? They see you working for big companies, big. You know, you know, they see that you're legit, right? Yeah, this is what they do. They come here, they just park here, as you saw. They just sit there, right? That means they have no reasonable grounds to even do what they're doing. But because they feel so superior, right? You see the mindset, you see the delusion that these people are living. And when you confront them, they will make it out to look like they are the victim. They are the victim. But as you can see right now, did you guys see them walk away? It may have been a bit blurry, right? It may have been a bit blurry, but this is what they do. They hack into your system. And so when you catch them out like this, they actually make it blurry, right? And also you guys have to be very, very careful as well when you have stuff, right? Like I mentioned, that you have stuff that you saved evidence, right? Because they are able to hack into your system, right? To your devices, they're able to delete it. And as you know, once they hack in, they can then go into, say, for instance, your accounts, right? Your data, your accounts, your either whether it's your website, okay, or your social media accounts, and they can change stuff. All right, they can change stuff, they can delete stuff, they can hide stuff in their quest to sabotage it. Okay, but people, this is what they do. This is what they're doing to me. I'm not even committing any crime. In fact, I'm actually working. Law-abiding citizen, as you can see. And these officers that we pay taxes to, right? We pay taxes to, this is what they're doing to me. In their quest to intimidate me, to silence me for what they did to my children, for them kidnapping my kids. So after they kidnap my kids, right, in order for them to silence me, they then follow me around. As you can see, today's day is the 29th of the 11th, all right, 2024. And this is the stuff they do in order to try and intimidate me, to silence me. But yeah, I'm here working to pay my taxes for these people to do this to me. Right? For them to do this thing to me. Right? And then did you see how they quickly ran away? Yeah? Did you see how they quickly ran away? Right? Listen, people, as you have seen and as I have provided for you guys plenty of evidence. Did you see them quickly run away because they wanted to hide? Okay? They've run off now. Where they've abandoned the vehicle. They've literally abandoned the vehicle and they've legged it. Right? But people, listen. You're going to see more of these. You're going to see more of this. You're going to see more of this. You know how Yahweh works? You know how the Creator works, right? You know how the Creator works. He's going to make sure that these people, right, these police officers that are illegally, right, surveillancing me, right, the Most High Yahweh is going to make sure, is going to put them in a position, right, to ensure that they expose themselves. To ensure, right, that these officers expose their illegal actions against me. Right? Like today. All of these things, right, are Yahweh. This is Yahweh's doing. This is Yahweh exposing these people for what they truly like. Right? This is Yahweh exposing them through me. Yahweh is using me to expose them, to expose their illegal actions and their abuse against humanity. And after they finish abusing us in such a manner, right, they make us pay them taxes at the same time on top of it, right, just for them to abuse us. Yeah? So when I tell you that we're still in the slavery time, when I tell you that slavery still exists, that's exactly what I mean. And this is living proof. I've committed no crime or whatsoever, but these officers feel the need to come and stalk me while I am at work, right? While I'm at work, these officers, instead of them to go and do their job, right? But they feel that it's more important to come and waste taxpayers' money to just come and sit here, right? While I work. While I'm at work, working, these officers feel like it's more important for them to come out here, waste our taxpayers' money, while they're sitting here, right, doing absolutely nothing. Doing nothing with our taxpayers' money. Because they want to intimidate me, because they think that they can silence me, right, by just being present. You see, this is why they're called slave catchers, you know? Their inception, remember why they were created? To what? To catch slaves, right? So they've still got that mentality. They still think, obviously, it's quite clear that that slavery never really ended. The fact that we have this officer, this thing here, this thing here, only means that slavery never ended. And Yahweh is using me to prove that. Huh? Like I said, what are the chances of that happening? And you know this is not going to end, right? So that means the next place I go to do my delivery, right? Or the next day, and so on, you are going to continue to see this. Because the Most High made these officers, put them in this position, right, to ensure, right, that they are exposed. Because they did this to themselves. They did this to themselves. They put my name in that system, thinking that they're going to destroy me, trying to destroy an innocent black man, right? So they put themselves in that position, right? So they put themselves in that position. Nobody else did. But because of their mentality, their backwarded mentality, right? Their backwarded mentality, now they've put themselves in a position where they have to be exposed. Right? They have to be exposed for what they do. This is Yahweh. This is the Creator's amazing work. You see, the Most High Yahweh don't even have to make himself present. He doesn't have to make himself present. He works through us. He works through his creation. But these officers, of course, believe that they are God now. They believe they are God, and so they can go and abuse anyone at will. You see? This is them. And like I say, they will do this again because they put themselves in a position where the AI, that trap that they thought they're going to put me in, they've put themselves in it now. They've landed themselves in it because they have to go wherever I go, right? They now have to go. And in putting themselves in that position, they've literally shot themselves on the foot. Right? You see how backward these people are? And you see how they run away straight away. Did you see that? Like I say, there's going to be more of this because the Most High have put them in a position where they have no choice but to continue to do what they have been doing, abusing their position every single day. And this is not one station. It's not just one police station. This is national. This is national. Because when that particular officer decided to put my name in that database, thinking that he was being smart, right? Thinking that he was being smart, I bet he never thought in a million years it was going to come back, right? It was going to swing back right to him. I bet you any money that all of his colleagues despise him right now for his total backwardness, right? Now, look at this. Look at this. The police, literally, they couldn't face the truth. They have to get out their car and leg it, right? Because they know the whole world is going to find out what they have done today. They know. That's LG61XDF. LG. The number plate is KX